Hey, what can I get you?
I am really craving one of your milkshakes. What flavors do you have?
They're on the wall right behind me.
You know, I forgot my glasses and...
Okay. Need a closer look?
Thanks, but, well, I'll just say it, I can't read.
It's a scenario we staged in Jasper, Alabama. But adult illiteracy is very much a national issue. In fact, it affects 32 million adults in the U.S. The lack of reading skills can come with shame and harassment. And today, this worker isn't helping.
Look, if you can't read, why don't you go to the back of the line and let me help the educated customers?
What would you do?
Next.
We set up our hidden cameras at Lavish Coffee Bar.
Hi, what can I get for you?
And our actor Brad is making a stop for an afternoon snack.
I would really like a milkshake.
All our flavors are listed on the board behind me.
Small writing, I can't.
Oh,
Could
here.
you just tell me what flavors you have?
There they are.
He reluctantly reveals his eyesight is fine.
I don't read very well. Would you mind going through them for me?
How do you not know how to read?
This couple looks stunned by her questions.
Okay, sir. I'll help you out. They have almond, amaretto, banana, butterscotch, caramel pecan, chocolate.
Turns out that for them, this situation is personal.
Listen,
Oh
I
my
have an
God, they
aunt
do
that
have a
can't
lot of
read, and it's
flavors.
legit, okay? That's very rude.
I'm just asking a simple question.
Your manager will know about that.
I'm sorry.
I'm just asking a simple
No,
question.
I have an aunt that can't read. I understand.
Well, I
do.
mean,
I
it's,
really do.
How does that even happen?
It's called people having to go through a tough life sometimes, and you have to work.
Where's your manager?
Hold on just a second.
While she leaves to elevate her concerns, he lets our ignorant worker have it one last time.
You should never talk to a customer that way, ever.
I just serve coffee. I don't.
Well, then you should do your job and not criticize someone.
I'm not criticizing him.
Just
I
absolutely
don't
criticize.
understand.
Everyone in here would agree with me, I bet you.
And I'd have to say, we agree as well.
I'm John Quinones with What Would You Do, the TV show. And she's we wanted to see who would help a man who was having trouble reading.
I mean, someone can't read. They need help. We're here to help.
What does this tell us about this little town in Alabama?
We care about people.
We reset the scene.
You can't read.
You know, I'm sorry. I never learned. I don't mean to be a bother.
I mean, I've never met an adult who can't read.
They watch in amazement.
I quit school early. I went to work. I never learned to read.
And now she jumps right in.
Okay, well, there's almond,
need a
there's
little help.
banana, there's caramel, there's chocolate and cinnamon. And
Reciting the entire milkshake menu.
There's also honey. That sounds really good.
Patiently going through the long list of flavors one by one.
I love the toasted marshmallow.
Or chocolate's like the go-to for me.
Hey, we've got a lot of customers. Do you want to just put it in order?
Yeah, we're not in no hurry, by the way. Yeah.
Keeping her calm when our server tries to speed things up.
I'm so sorry to be a bother.
Don't worry about it. My grandfather, he's a coal miner. He has trouble reading. He's great at math, but Papa, he can't really read that much.
And for the second time today, we find someone personally affected by illiteracy.
It's hard for me to understand how an adult can get through without being able to read.
Yeah, he had to quit to help pay for everything.
You know, school just wasn't a priority, and
That's how
I
it
struggled
was.
with it. And
Hi, how are you?
Hi!
It's What Would You Do?
No!
Yes.
I've watched this show all of the time!
It hurt your feelings to hear her criticize him?
Like, why would you publicly humiliate this person in front of all these people?
You know people who also can
Yeah,
read.
like my grandfather, because he was a coal miner, and like he had to drop everything and go to work in the coal mines, and they had to do what they had to do for their family.
Throughout the day, as our barista continues to put Brad down,
It's not my problem you can't read.
some people leave in disgust. Others shake with anger.
Listen, you need to stop.
Others are just outraged by our employees' complete lack of respect.
Are you serious?
Why are you helping him?
Because it's the right thing to do. It's being human.
Wise words, but nothing prepared us for this last woman.
Sir, do you want to order?
I'm sorry. I just don't read too well.
For Gail Crump, well, this situation hits close to home.
I don't understand. Can you not read?
Let's see.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to be a bother.
So all these can be milkshake flavors?
Yeah, why can't he read?
Amaretto.
At first, she ignores the rude comments.
Caramel, I think, would be really good. Chocolate, cinnamon.
But after she hears this,
I'm pretty sure that this is how he got into the situation in the first place.
That's not an appropriate way to deal with somebody.
This is really embarrassing.
He needs to try.
I should have learned how to read a long time ago.
No, you don't talk to people that way. You don't know what opportunities this person's had or not had.
I mean, do you know a lot of illiterate people?
well, we're about to find out.
Yes, I do. I'm an educator.
Turns out this is actually her life's work.
Well, I can't believe in 2019 there's
No.
an adult who can't read.
Then apparently you were brought up under a situation where you had every opportunity in education. Not everyone does. Not even today.
Time to meet this incredibly compassionate woman.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm John Quinones with What Would You Do? She's an actress, and so is the man who needed help. You were really upset. Tell us why.
Sorry. I know people think that in 2019, every person has the same opportunities in education, but they don't. If you're a person who grows up in poverty, you may not grow up in a situation where you have access to public education. Or if you're someone who has a learning disability and you slip through the cracks, and sometimes they do.
They do.
I'm an educator. And so I think that's why this really,
Touches.
and we have parents who can't sign an excuse. They can't write an excuse and sign it for their children. And they don't want to say, I'm illiterate.
We've been filming all day, and every time we've done it, someone has spoken up. Why is that?
We're a close-knit community. We're not an affluent community, but we're a community where people really still care about others.
A community of people stepping forward, helping one another when in need. Hi guys, John Quinones here. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel. There's so much more to see. So click on this red button down here, the one that says subscribe, and you won't miss another What Would You Do moment. Enjoy.